Okay, in this short video, we'll be talking about the last type of tissue categories. It's called nervous tissue and it's very unique. So we'll describe the structure of nervous tissue and the functions of the nervous tissue. So nervous tissue, where can we find it? It's located in your brain, your spinal cord, and the nerves that branch out from that spinal cord. The cells of the nervous system are called neurons. And these neurons receive information, transmit it, and process the information that comes to them. You also have cells that are in your nervous system that don't actually transmit the messages. A large number of them are glial cells. They are responsible for protection, nourishment, and the support of the actual neurons. The neuron is a very unique looking cell and it has names for its different parts. And in Anatomy 2, we'll talk about, and you'll need to remember all these certain parts. From now, let's just generally know what they are and what they do. So the neuron is a cell, so it has a nucleus and other parts, and that's located in the cell body. I like to use my fingers, the palm of my hand, and my forearm to demonstrate what a neuron is, or what it looks like. The palm of your hand would be the cell body, houses the nucleus. The nerve cell processes extend from the cell body, so those would be like your fingers. They're shorter and they're more numerous, and they're called the dendrites. They receive signals that are coming in from other neurons, and so they receive that information and then send it to the cell body. The elongated single long process that comes off the neuron, in my case the forearm, is called the axon, and it will carry that message that has been received out to other neurons or to a muscle cell, just depending on the situation. Neurons are the longest cells in the body. Some are crazy long. And here's what they look like underneath the microscope. Blue here shows the whole neuron together. This shows specifically the dendrites, specifically the axon. The nucleus stains a nice dark purple. Then everything else underneath the microscope here is supporting material. Neuroglia, or glia. Here again is another picture underneath the microscope. And here is what it looks like drawn out, sketched out. So what is the difference between a neuron and a glial cell? The neuron is the actual cell that carries that electrical impulse, that message. And the glial cell is everything else around the neurons that support it, nourish it, protect it. So the neuron can do its very important job of sending electrical impulses in the body for communication.